Hi, I hope you're having an amazing day. As you saw from the title of this video, today we're going to be going through my makeup collection. In this case, for today's video, we're going to be going through a certain part of my makeup collection. All these videos are going to have the same intro, same outro, just a different video in between, I guess. I'm going to keep filming this an intro for each video when we're doing the same thing anyway. So we're going to start off with foundations, concealers, primers for the first day and end with eyeshadows. And this is going to go from the month of October through the month of November. On Thursdays, I'm going to be uploading makeup collection videos of all types throughout my collection and stuff. So if that interests you, go ahead and stick around, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified whenever I upload. And if you could like the video if you like it. I own a lot of drugstore makeup, so if you like that, and I do upload 3 times a week on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. There's also going to be a playlist down below to my makeup collection videos if you want to catch up, or if you want to look at some past ones. I do have a couple older ones down there, so if you're interested in that, it's in the description box below. But other than that, let's just get right into it. Okay, so here we are. These are actually all my drawers, but we are focusing only on these 2 and then my concealers up here. So let's start off with concealers, and then we'll move on to primers and foundations. Okay, so I do keep my concealers in this like glass cup that I actually purchased. Well, I didn't purchase it, my boyfriend purchased it for me at the Dollar Tree. It's really cute, it's a little heavy, it just looks really nice, and thankfully all my concealers fit in here. So let me bring them all out. Oh, these are concealers and eyeshadow primers now that I look at it. So let's go through eyeshadow primers first. This one here is the Amuse eyeshadow primer in Clean Slate, and this is one that I received from a Shop Miss A makeup kit, and it's okay, it's nice. I've actually been enjoying using just concealer for my eyeshadow primer. I feel like it just works better for me, so I've been trying to use it up, but yeah, not my most favorite eyeshadow primer in the world. It's okay, I just prefer concealer. I have a eyeshadow primer from the Ulta Beauty. This one here is like a squeezy tube situation. It came also in a kit. Not my most favorite either. I don't know, I just don't like it, but I've also been trying to use this up. I think it's okay, it's just not the greatest thing in the world. So we have that. Now going on to concealers, I don't have that many. I actually just finished one up from Rimmel. So let's start off with my color corrector. I have this one from LA Colors, and this is their color corrector in Peach. It's a little dirty, I use it all the time, I'm trying to use it up, but I think it's really nice, it works for me. I've been using it consistently, actually more than I thought I would, and it's this really pretty peachy kind of shade. It's okay, I wouldn't say it's like life-changing, but I'm glad that I tried it. It's really nice. And like I said, I'm not like a huge color corrector person, but this one worked pretty great, and they have various colors, so really nice formula. Just not gonna repurchase. Okay, let's talk about this one. This one is a L'Oreal Visible Lift CC Eye situation. So this is a concealer, but it's super lightweight. The reason you guys haven't seen it on my channel is because I purchased it a while back. 99-cent store did send me a gift card, and I purchased this with it. I was gonna do a full face of 99-cent store makeup. It just didn't end up happening, but that is the shade there. This is in the shade, I don't even know, I think it's in the shade Light, but yeah, it's really nice. It comes with this like little ball thing on the end, and I don't know, I just never use it. It's really lightweight, it's a little too light for me, so I don't really reach for it. But yeah, it's in my collection now. Maybe I'll try to use it up soon, but not one that really calls out to me, and not one that I really recommend. So let's talk about this one. This is the Ebony New York waterproof concealer, and this one's in the shade Natural Light, and this one is a little too dark for me because Ebony New York, they do have more deeper tones in foundation and concealer, and I did want to do like a full face situation for them, so I did end up purchasing this. Now I kind of forget about it also because it's just too dark for me, so I don't reach for it as often, but mixing it in with a lighter concealer, I'll be able to use it up. It's just not one that I reach for often, just because it's a little too dark for me, and I rather have a more lighter concealer, but I can mix it in or I could use it as a contour shade. Yeah, but it's really nice. The formula is pretty good on this one. Next thing here is from the Shop Miss A website. This is their AOA liquid concealer in the shade Buff, and this one's a little too light for me. It does come in a squeezy tube, as you can see, and actually I've really been enjoying it. I've been using it these couple days as an eyeshadow primer. It works amazingly. I really have been enjoying it for all over the lid, and also for my under eyes. It looks really nice and it spreads really easily. You don't need a lot of this product. A little bit does go a long way, and I could definitely mix it with my Ebony York one. I think it'll create my perfect shade for concealer, so definitely have to mix those two. Yeah, I feel like this one's a really nice formula. At first I wasn't a big fan of it, but you honestly don't need a lot of it and it's pretty good. So I've really been enjoying the consistency, and it works really well. So I've been liking this. Next one here is the JCat Beauty Stay Assurance Concealer, and this one's in the shade Soft Tan. This is a concealer I've actually raved about. Comparing these two is just like not even a competition. My CoverGirl one is just so good. We're gonna talk about that right now. But yeah, I've been enjoying using this. Again, this is from JCat. It's okay, it's nice. I feel like this concealer is just a different consistency. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't like it as much as my CoverGirl one. That is the shade there. It's good. I like it. I'm glad that I have it. I love the doe foot and the formula is pretty great, but I just love my CoverGirl one more. So I'm glad that I tried it, but I don't think I'm gonna repurchase this one anymore after it's gone. This one, this is my most favorite concealer in my collection right now. It is so beautiful. It's so it's just so good. It's so good. It's so easy to move around. I love cleaning my brows with this. It's just so good. I feel like the JCat one is just a little more thick, and then this one is just like you can move it around. It's just really nice, and that is it right there. This one's in the shade Golden Natural. It's just so beautiful on the skin. Blending it out, it looks amazing. So yeah, this is my favorite one at the moment in my collection. It's so amazing, and I definitely am gonna repurchase when it's gone. It's just so good, so good. And the color, honestly, like I was thinking of going a shade low, like a shade down, but just this shade is really nice on my skin. So I've really been enjoying this, and this is my favorite one so far. And that is all for my concealers. My primers are in this top part here. As you can see, all of them are here. Okay, I'm gonna put them here. So the first one I see here is this one. Is pretty dirty. I don't really reach for it as often. This is the Ulta Beauty face primer. Let me clean it. Hold on. Well, I tried cleaning it, but this is kind of like a silicone-y kind of primer. It's not the most amazing thing in the world. I don't even know if it comes in a full size, but honestly I don't recommend it. It peels off, like when you're rubbing it in, it goes on really smooth and it looks nice. It looks kind of blurred, you know, but it just like kind of starts peeling after a while. It just doesn't work well with any of my foundations. So I am going to try to use it up, but well, when I want to have a good makeup day, this is not one that I reach for. I just don't like it as much as my other concealers and my other primers. Now this one here is a LA Colors Smoothing Face Primer, Color Correcting Primer. And it says it's clear, but it actually comes out looking like that, a white kind of consistency. It blends out kind of like lotion. Like if you know those like body lotions that you spread out and then it's kind of like still there, so you have to keep rubbing it in until it's all blended in. That's kind of how this is. So not the most favorite primer in the world. I think it's okay. I'm glad that I have it and I got to try it, but not one that I would pick up ever again. I purchased it for a Dollar Tree video, so yeah, but I am going to try to use it up soon. I love that it's in a squeezy tube, and it's a cute little product. It's just not my most favorite one in my collection. Well, let's talk about this one. This is from a Shop Miss A makeup kit. This is the A2O UHD primer spray. I actually haven't been reaching for this as much. I used it in a Shop Miss A video. I think it was a full face Shop Miss A video or something, and I haven't used it since. So this is one that I don't really reach for, but have to start reaching for it. It's just a primer spray. It does leave the face kind of tacky, but I don't know, I have to use it again and remind myself if it's worth it or not. This is one that I haven't used. This is the JOAH Instant Prime Activator little sample thing. I don't know if I want to use it or just toss, but yeah, I have that. It came in a order that I made from Kiss, so I have that. I haven't used it. Now this one's interesting. This one I found at the 99-cent stores, the Black Radiance True Complexion Shine Control face primer. At first I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I was gonna do a full face 99-cent store makeup. It just didn't end up happening, and I did find this at the 99-cent store and I was super excited, but it comes out kind of like a cream formula. It's like white. I don't know, it's something about it, I just don't like it. It's kind of hard to blend in all over the face, but I don't feel like it does anything. Like, I feel like when I wear this, I don't have the best makeup day. I don't feel like it really does anything for my oils. I do want to keep using it and see, like, maybe as time goes on it'll get better, or maybe it's a foundation I'm using it with, but I don't know, it's not my most favorite primer. Again, like, I have two other primers from the Shop Miss A website, and I have this mattifying one, which is newer in my collection. If you guys saw my massive drugstore haul, that went up on Tuesday, so if you want to watch, that's going to be down below. But this Wonder Skin mattifying one is newer to my collection. I actually been using it and it's okay. I've been liking it. And then I have this one that came in a makeup kit from the Shop Miss A site, and this is the illuminating primer. Haven't used it at all, haven't opened it. I'm thinking, I don't know, we'll use it in an upcoming video, like kind of trying Shop Miss A makeup or whatever, but I just haven't reached for it. I'm just kind of scared because I have oily skin, so yeah. But I have these two from the Shop Miss A website. I have a couple from the Shop Miss A website, as you can see. I love them. This is the Perfect Filter Primer, my favorite primer in my collection. I really love it. I feel like it provides hydration but also mattifies my skin, and it just looks really good on the skin. I don't know how to explain it. It feels cooling upon application, and this is one that I love reaching for, as well as my Beauty Creations Poreless Face Primer. Another great primer. I love pairing it with their Beauty Creations foundation. I feel like they just work amazingly together. So another favorite. This one I kind of forget about. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the packaging or something, but I kind of forget about this one. This is the A+ No Pore Face Primer from the Shop Miss A website. Kind of forget about it. Don't really remember if I like it or not, but it is a silicone kind of primer, so yeah. So I have that one. Kind of forget about it. Need to reach for it more. And lastly, we have this one from JCan. This is their mattifying face primer. Also another one that I kind of forget about, so kind of have to start reaching for my other primers and not just my favorite ones. So those are all the primers that I own at the moment. And then down here we have my foundations. I want to start off by talking about this. This is an e.l.f. Foundation palette. Also another one that I was going to use in the full face of 99-cent store makeup, and I haven't touched it at all, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know if I'm gonna give it to my sister or something, but this is a foundation palette. I just don't keep it in here because it doesn't fit. Now let's talk about this one first. This is the LA Colors Liquid Makeup Foundation. This is from the Dollar Tree, if you've seen it, in the shade Creamy Beige, and not the best foundation in the world. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but this is one that I'm super excited to use up because of this. Like, it just moves up every time you use it, so I do want to use this up and have it in an empties video. But I love that you could see the progress. I feel like that's fun, but the foundation formula is not the best, so not my favorite foundation in my collection, but it's okay. This one's really good. This is the Shop Miss A, or the AOA Studio A+ Buildable Satin Foundation in the shade Honey Beige. I really enjoy this. The only thing that is annoying about it is that you do have to build it up, but that's what it's intended for. It says buildable. It is really light coverage. I'd say light to medium coverage, but once it's on, it looks really gorgeous. I'd say it goes on better with a brush than a sponge, because with the sponge it's just annoying because the sponge soaks up so much product and it's already a light coverage, so you know, yeah, with the brush I'd recommend it. Another one is the AOA Studio Pro Wear Full Coverage Foundation. This one's really good, and I have mine in Honey Beige, same shade. It's okay, it's nice. I've actually raved about it. It's really like a really nice formula. I don't know why I don't reach for it. I think it's the packaging, But also this shade is just a little orange on me, like I just look orange when I wear it, but it's gorgeous, really nice. Only like 188 or something. It's really nice. So we did talk about the Ebin New York concealer, and this is the Ebin New York Model Face Liquid Foundation, also a matte foundation in the shade Caramel. This is their lightest shade, and as you can see, it's like really dark, so I don't reach for it. Haven't been able to get my hands on a foundation lightener. I have to look some more, but yeah, I have to see how to use this because it is the lightest shade, and I did pick it up for a full face of Ebin New York, so you know, but I can't really wear it because it's really dark on me. This is my most favorite foundation in my collection right now. It's a Beauty Creations Flawless Stay Foundation, medium to full coverage, in the shade FS 7.0. My goodness, this is my most favorite foundation ever. It's so good. It's so inexpensive for what it it's just good. Like, I feel like it's full coverage. You build it up, it looks gorgeous on the skin. This is the best like foundation if you want to take photos. I feel like this shade tends to look a little orange on me. It's a little dark for me, but it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous on the skin, and I'm definitely gonna repurchase soon. This is LA Colors Truly Matte Long Wearing High Pigment Foundation in the shade Warm Honey. LA Colors definitely do amazing makeup products. I did a full LA Colors roundup video basically reviewing their whole other items that I own from them, and it's a really great brand. So this is a really great foundation. I've actually been enjoying it a lot. I say I'm not gonna repurchase, but then I end up doing it anyway. I end up missing it, and I haven't reached for it at all recently. So this is one I have to remember to reach for. I kind of forget about it because I'm so fixated on this one. It's just such a great formula, but this is definitely close second. Oh no, maybe this one is close second. Yeah, this is my first favorite, second favorite, third favorite. I forgot about this. This is L'Oreal Infallible Foundation, and this one's in the shade Golden Amber. This is so amazing. I've raved about this, and I need to clean it. Ew, it looks nasty, but it's just such an amazing formula. It's lightweight, but it's full coverage, like if you build it up, and oh, it's so good. It reminds me of this one here, the buildable one, the dropper foundation, but this one's just like, it's so gorgeous on the skin. So yeah, I'd say first, second, third. And then lastly, we have this one from CoverGirl. This is their Matte Ambition Foundation, and this was at the 99-cent store. Really gorgeous packaging, I love. And this was the only shade they had. This is in medium golden, and it is a little too dark for me, but I think I could pull it off with the really light foundation and not a lot of bronzing on the face, but really nice. I think the formulation is a little thick for me, not my most favorite one, but I was so excited that I found that at the 99-cent store. Yeah, so those are my foundations. Yay! So those were all my foundations, my primers, and concealers. We made it to the end. Hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed filming this for you today. Everything that I talked about, all the names of the prices are going to be down below, as well as any videos that I mentioned throughout this video or videos that I uploaded last week. Don't forget, I upload 3 times a week on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, so if you could stick around, that would be amazing. I have my Insta handle displayed on the screen and post a lot of makeup finds from drugstore to high end, so if that interests you, go ahead and follow me there. And it'd be so amazing if you could like and subscribe. Of course, you don't have to. You're your own person and make your own decisions, but it wouldn't hurt to give this video a like, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.